Hello and welcome back to Building Resilience in Children. Now, as part of our Back to School series, today we are going to explore mind games. And we are going to look into five incredibly fun games that will help teach self control or self regulation. So let's dive in. Now, before we actually go into the games, I think it's incredibly important to understand why mind games are good for, particularly for primary children, but also for everyone actually, because mind games, which are also known as cognitive or brain games, can offer several benefits to primary. Which is elementary school children. Now, these games are designed to stimulate mental processes and promote cognitive development. Now, there are very simple ways. You don't need many things to actually play these games. And also, these are the games that you can just play from just sitting on a settee, or if you are out and about, wherever you are, you don't need anything to actually play these games, but actually it can also stimulate the energy. You can see that instantly. So try these out, but let me take you through five of these. So the first one is called Simon Says, which possibly you already know or you have been already playing, but this is an incredibly fun game, but also teaches a lot. So this classic game helps kids practice self-regulation by following commands. And now remember, all through their life, they're actually going to be given set of instructions, and they will have to follow the commands to actually achieve what they want to achieve. So you might start by playing this game by saying, well, Simon says, calm down, or Simon says, pat your head slowly, or Simon says, take a deep breath, or Simon says, pick up your pencil, or Simon says, add 10 plus 10, or Simon says, um, do something, draw a cat. So, whatever it is, you can actually embed that in this game. But also, primarily, you kind of give them a boost in energy as well as you are playing through it. So, you can say, nod your head, Simon says, and all of that. So, remember, only do the actions when Simon says. So, Simon says before the command. But if they are doing it when you don't say Simon says, that's timeout, or that's a point less. So it's a very very fun exercise that you can play anywhere. And mind games challenge children's thinking abilities as well. So like problem solving, critical thinking, logic, reasoning. Now these skills are essential for academic success and lifelong learning. Of course, these are the games that's being played more often, and possibly you know about it as well. But what we are trying to do is to kind of give you the logic behind these games and why they're important, and why when they go to school or go to nursery, these are the games they always play. Number two. Now, this is another very interesting one, which is freeze dance self control. So, turn up the music and start dancing. But here's the catch: when the music stops, freeze. Can you hold your body still until the music starts again? Now, this game again teaches impulse control and the ability to stop and start actions. Now, moving on from there to game number three, which is called the red light, green light. So one person says green light and everyone starts moving or taking some actions. It's actually action based one. But when they say red light, the children must freeze. The goal is to stay in control and make it to the finish line. So you have got a line that you can actually put in. Doesn't have to be outside, can be in your living room again. So it can be pillows that you can use for the finishing line. Whatever it is, it's the fun. But also you're teaching to follow the instructions and follow it as much as they can. It's a great way to practice self control and listen to instructions. That's what we are trying to do here. Now, mind games often demand sustained attention and concentration, and that's important as well. So, through these games, you are giving them a practice session. So, regular practice can help children develop better focus and attention span, which can be beneficial for their academic performance in the future. And you see this, it's not kind of a magic thing, it is the practice that makes it better every single day. Now, game number four, which is the charades, and act out different emotions. So, say for example, like happy, sad, or angry without speaking the word. And your friends or family have to gaze the emotion you're portraying. So that's what you say to the children, and they're going to act out, and you are going to say what kind of emotions they are portraying. This game helps kids learn to regulate their emotions and express them appropriately. Then, game number five, this is another one which is more around obstacle course challenge. Now, the obstacle can be varied. It might be that in 5 minutes you have to solve two puzzles, or in 5 minutes you have to do solve these maths problems. So, whatever it is you are setting up that obstacle, it can also be some actions that you actually plant in as obstacles. So, from balancing on one foot to crawling under tables, each obstacle requires focus and self regulation. And can you complete the course without touching any of the obstacles? That's the thing. So you have to, so maybe what you can do in a room, you can lay out the pillows on the ground and you say, well, you jump from one pillow to the other, but in between, you have to do this, you have to complete this, whatever task you're giving to them, but without actually touching any of them, any of the pillows. So this is like a kind of a thing that you have to plan out, and you have to think about, okay, what is it that I have in the house that I can use to build these obstacles? Sometimes children will do obstacles as holding a marble in a spoon, or they will be doing like, okay, hopping on 2 foot, and then you lay out the numbers on the ground. So whatever it is, you can plan in advance. And when you're planning these obstacles, you can also ask your child, you can get them involved. So you will be also teaching them how to decide, or how to plan, and all of that. So, again, a very fun way of engaging with your children at home. You don't need much. And when they're coming back from school, you can still do this, because although they're exhausted, they will love to have that fun with you. So, there you have it, five incredibly fun games to teach self regulation. Now remember, practice makes it perfect, and with these games, self control will become the second nature. But of course, you have to keep practicing them every day. So, thank you very much for watching. If you have not subscribed to our channel yet, please do subscribe. There will be a lot of more content coming through. Of course, at the moment, throughout the September, we will be doing back to school series, and we will be bringing you new things every day. So you can also contribute. Let us know what else you want us to do, but also let us know if you have practiced these games with your children and your experiences, because that will actually help other parents to learn from your experience. So please do comment in the section below to let us know which games you tried, what was the fun, and how was the fun, sorry, and what was it about. So, how did you design it? So, I'll see you in the next one. Till then, have a nice one. Thank you. Bye.